This is the all-new Jeep Grand Wagoneer. So this is Jeep's attempt at entering the market, which is dominated by the Lincoln Navigator and the Cadillac Escalade. And look at it. So you have a lot of wood on the steering wheel. There's of course the digital display here. Now I got a little confused by the build quality of this car, but I was told that this is a pre-production model, of course. So it's not built to as the same standard as the final production model. So as you can see here, there's a lot of nice stitching. There's a sleek door handle, there's seat adjustment buttons, and there's of course wood everywhere. Overall, yeah, it looks really nice. I like the new steering wheel. There's of course this really large computer screen here with the new detailed air conditioning grills with a little color in them as well. There's the engine start-stop button, and here you will have another LCD screen, most likely for the climate control and controls that you don't regularly use. And of course, there's some switches and shortcut buttons, and you have this knob here that's very chunky, and of course that's going to be connected to all the computer screens. The passenger will also have their own screen there. Then you have the Grand Wagoneer letters there written on the dash on the wood. It's pretty nice. The seats are very nice, they're comfortable, and this armrest is huge. It's massive. uh, there's a slider here, you can store your phone, but of course if that space is not enough, then you have some storage here. I'm sure you're going to have more storage in the final model. So yeah, overall the seats are very nice. So I got a little confused by the build quality of the material surrounding the panoramic roof. As you can see here, it's not built to that standard, and found this piece here which is a little shaky, but of course again, remember, this is the pre-production model. Now, what really surprised me is the amount of space, the size. I was expecting it to be big, but I didn't expect it to be this big. It's just not, normal for Jeep to be this big. Coming to the back, yeah, you have the same style in the doors, but you have these massive screens for the rear passengers. The seats are huge. I think four adults could, like, if medium-sized adults, they could just squeeze together. Like, you can fit in a lot of people in this. So there's also another touchscreen here for the rear passengers. Then you've got ports for USB ports, and like if you want to connect a small vacuum for cleaning or something. You have of course armrest with cup holders, and you have a third row seat which is enough for three people. Not only that, you also get a separate sunroof for them. So all three rows will get a sunroof. That's incredible. That's a lot of that is a lot of comfort. So overall, yeah, it looks really good. Now coming to the back is where the Grand Wagoneer looks all right. Just to keep it a little luxurious, they added a lot of chrome details. You have details around the rear windscreen, the tail lights, and all the details. You have very sleek looking tail lights. Bumper also again has a lot of chrome, but there's no exhaust pipe space for the exhaust pipe. It's just pointed downwards. The wheels are a little large. You have a really nice side step. Now I missed a step in the Ram TRX. I had to really climb in and jump out of that. So looks wise, it's good. It's not perfect. It looks a little too much like the Grand Cherokee. Headlights, as you can see, they have a lot of details in them. There are a lot, and I like these supporting headlights as well. I'm guessing they're high beam lights. Then you have the front air intakes here, and tow hooks as well. I don't know if anybody will ever take this off-roading. You have the front camera there in the front grille. Then you have the Wagoneer letters there. If it's called the Grand Wagoneer, then have the full name Grand Wagoneer printed on it. Alright, so what's the engine? So the engine in this is a 3-liter twin-turbo straight-six engine, which makes around 493 horsepower. That means that it's more than the Lincoln Navigator, which makes around 450 horsepower, and it's more than the Escalade, which makes 420 horsepower from a 6.2-liter. Price-wise, it is for 526,000 dirhams. Now, for 525,000 dirhams, you can get the entry-level new BMW 7 Series. So yes, this is quite expensive. The only problem with this thing is the looks. It doesn't look that luxurious, and unfortunately looks exactly like its younger sibling. So non-car people will not be able to tell them apart. Maybe I might even mistake it from a distance. So Grand Cherokee here comes with this 3.6-liter V6, makes around 300 horsepower, and then that's for around 235, which is roughly less than half of that. So yes, the Grand Wagoneer is quite a beast, and it is quite expensive. Now, if you want to check out videos of more luxury SUVs, supercars, hypercars, just have a look at my channel. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So I'll be leaving names and links of other Jeep videos in the video's description. Do check those out as well, and let me know in the comments what you think about this Grand Wagoneer.